We've got the Atlanta Hawks taking on the Boston Celtics. Here we go. Well, we've got some terrific basketball in store for you tonight. Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. Now here's White. To the paint. Here's Tatum. Johnson with the defensive effort. McCollum looking it over. Shoots over White. Shot's good by McCollum.
And oftentimes, you just assume McCollum's J is going in. He's this good of a shooter. It's incredible.
Outside White.
Alexander Walker.
These are his first free throws of the game.
First team foul.
The first free throw is good.
I think the thing that's most striking about Derek White, guys, he's capable of affecting games in so many ways. Yes, he can score it. Excellent passer and a very versatile cross-positional defender. A guy who can contribute to a good team.
Now here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
He was grabbing the rim to extend the hang time.
Hey, maybe making sure the landing was kinder than the takeoff. Brown. Nice ball movement by Boston. To the middle. Here's Kata. And a big-time jam right there.
You do not want to give up passing lanes off the screen. How about Jason Tatum with a decisive look there?
McCollum with it. Outside, Alexander Walker. Shot clock at 6. Atlanta needs to get off a shot. Lets it go from 14. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. And foul called on Dyson Daniels. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's White. Pass to Keita. 6 on the shot clock. Back to White. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Derek White saying it's not just the big fellas who've got some hops. I can put it down. Yes, sir.
Puts the move on. Alexander Walker with the bucket.
This dude is capable of some memorable moves. He's showing off and having a little fun.
And Jalen Johnson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
Off his leg. And the ref saying he kicked it. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Tatum, shot is good.
Well, Jason Tatum has worked hard to fill out his frame. It's not going to bother him that you're bringing a level of physicality.
Now here's Alexander Walker. McCollum outside. This one for 3. The rebound, Celtics. White with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. And here they come. And here's a Okongwu for 3. They grab their own miss. For 3, McCollum. And he can't connect. He's 1 for 3 in this game. The Celtics with the lead. Outside White. Up top Hauser. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Keita. Over Okongwu. It's wide right. Hits off the rim. They've been keeping things close.
And now have a chance to jump back on top, BA.
Here's Johnson. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
I love this
Timeout.
approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Pritchard surviving the D. Pass to Vucevic. Okongwu with the rebound. Here's Johnson. Now here's Okongwu. Back to Johnson. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Atlanta shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. He's off on the second. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Now here's Pritchard. Pass to Walsh. Oh, big finish!
Oh, did you see that?
Boom! He jammed it straight down.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Yeah, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. Basket counts.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Tie game in Boston. Quarter number 2 coming up right after.
The Hawks. 10.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And for Boston guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, they clearly came into this game focused on sharing the ball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
Inside. Daniels outside. Back to Landale. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. McCollum shot is off. So it's Boston now. Here's Shireman. Still no points. Pass to Walsh. Outside Tatum. And Tatum fires one home.
Oh, how easy it is to get off your feet. How about the spring from Jason Tatum?
The shot by Alexander Walker, no good. And here's Landale, defended by Pritchard. And yep, it's good.
Pulling no punches, attacking the heart of that defense.
And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Now here's Pritchard. Pass to Shireman. 6 to shoot. Play clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. And Tatum drills the three.
The ability for Jason Tatum to be ready on the catch. Those opportunities make the game a little bit easier.
McCollum's shot is off. Celtics lead by 3. And he drives in. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Boston.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
And so he hits both.
Boy, when you watch this guy shoot free throws, you can see very repeatable motion, and that is what leads to this kind of consistency.
Now here's Kuminga. Yet to see a basket. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
The Celtics making a switch here.
Now into the lineup for Boston.
Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in.
Pritchard.
And finished off by Tatum.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. There's a screen by Kuminga. Here's McCollum. And such a nice move to make that bucket possible. McCollum's got his second basket.
The team depends on McCollum to score. He knows his role and embraces the responsibility.
Tatum with a screen. Lets it fly. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Jonathan Kuminga. Boston shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
What impresses me about Jason Tatum are his work habits, his commitment in the offseason to adding something else to his arsenal. We know he can play high-level basketball on both ends. The sky is the limit.
Now here's Vincent. Healed with room to shoot. Hauser grabs the board.
You'd like to see more effective ball movement there.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind made up.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And Vincent comes to help. Pass to Keita from downtown. Rebounded by the Hawks. Here's Vincent, hounded by Tatum. And here's Risache. Here's Landale. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Vincent. Offline with a 3. Boston on offense. They're on a 14-4 run. Here's Tatum. For 3. Healed with the defensive effort.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Pass to Landale. Outside Hield. Hits the trifecta. Hield's got his first 3 points of the game.
We all know this guy is a volume three-point shooter. Mr. Hield does not lack for confidence.
Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. On the wing, Vincent. That three's off the mark. Here's Tatum. Kuminga pulls it in. Back to Vincent. From deep. The shot, no good. And so it's the Boston Celtics closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. More 2K action in just a moment. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Landale with a screen. A shot from the high post. Outside Rizachet. Tries again from 6 feet away. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. And White has got the ball here for Boston. They've led by as much as 10. Right side Tatum. Outside White. Tatum with a screen. White with it. Kuminga defends. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Well, how about that drive by Derek White? This guy has so much to his game.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Now here's Hauser. No points yet. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
That's right, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Atlanta shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Is the dance team. Make some noise.
Celtics lead by 8. On the wing, Hauser. From behind the arc. And no good.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
On the wing, Rizachet. And there's a 3-second violation.
Boston ball.
And it's the Celtics ball. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. White, good.
You have to have a quick release in the catch and shoot game. Otherwise, you allow the defender to catch up. Derek White's like, no, sir, I'm putting this one home.
To the inside. Here's Rizachet. Hauser grabs the board. On the wing, Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Jason Tatum is a thirsty scorer right now, filling it up.
Okongwu, high post. Into the lane. Shot blocked. Outside White. Down low. And out of bounds. The Hawks will have it.
Now is the lineup for Boston. Number 4.
Hawks trail by 12. Out to McCollum. Fires the 3. Drains the triple.
3 points.
McCollum's got 7.
With confidence and ability from long range, I love it. McCollum's able to space the floor and keep the defense honest. And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
The combo guard skills of McCollum, not just a scorer, he's also a more than capable passer.
Outside Tatum. The deep 3. And Tatum buries it from long distance.
Now, this is a guy who wants to score, so don't let him catch a rhythm.
Pass to Okongwu. Shoots over White. For 3, McCollum. And the Hawks with another 3.
These kinds of defensive breakdowns drive coaches crazy.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls the timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Celtics lead by 9. .59 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Gonzalez. Clock at 6. Inside. Here's Walsh. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Hawks trail by 9. Outside, Alexander Walker. Reza Shea up top. Outside, Alexander Walker. 5 to shoot. And he jams it home with authority.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Outside Pritchard. Pass to Shireman. And the foul called on Nickeil Alexander-Walker. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
It's stolen by Johnson.
Well, getting in the lane and making your presence known is crucial part of the defense for these guys.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
And we've reached the end of the third. It's the Celtics up by 4. We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. So it's Boston now. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Tatum looking it over. Here's Walsh. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Right side, Alexander Walker. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Count it.
Well, Vucevic has got a number of moves he can go to. So comfortable this close to the cup.
Here's Johnson. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Outside, Alexander Walker. No good with the triple. Celtics lead by 6. Pass to Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Assist goes to
And that's got to hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked to the team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
As always, Allie, we thank you. Hawks trail by 4 to the paint. Here's Alexander Walker. Vucevic with some nice D. And so it's Pritchard who brings up the ball for Boston. To the inside. Vucevic. Okongwu with the rebound. Pass to Johnson. Moving along. 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Oh, wow! And he slams it down.
Talk about something special. Enjoy that one, guys.
Man, just giving this crowd a show.
The NBA, the best athletes in the world, and that is why it is a global game. That was beautiful.
If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Oh, the stuff!
Huge size disadvantage for the defense. Might as well just get out of the way.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. And so it's Pritchard who brings up the ball for the Boston Celtics. They held a 12-point lead earlier. McCollum with a steal. In transition. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. To take the lead. Johnson outside. On the wing, Alexander Walker. 5 on the clock. From downtown. Rebounded by Vucevic.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Tatum showing off the strength.
The very definition of their go-to player. Mr. Tatum, ball in your hands. Yes, sir.
Personal foul. First team foul. Line with one shot. Jason Tatum.
When it's this close, he's exactly who they want at the stripe.
Hawks trail by 3. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Here's the pass to Brown. Hauser outside. And there's a pick. Here's White. Tatum. Oh, and Johnson with a block. And the officials now calling the shooting foul. He got a lot of ball on that blocked shot, but also got the body. So some free throws coming up right now. And he's able to hit the second one. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. A minute 9 left in the fourth. There's the screen by Johnson. Now Okongwu. Brown pulls down the board. Stolen. And here's the fast break. Oh, the slam off a fantastic lead pass. What a play.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
White outside. Here's a pass to Tatum. Can't hit it.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one. And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
I'll tell you, they better come up with some points on every possession from now on. When you can get off the floor like that, that wipes away any height advantage.
Going inside. Here's a pass to Tatum. Oh, he missed the jumper. And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. McCollum fires. Ooh, the 3 doesn't go. Time expires. We're going to overtime. We'll take a quick break. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Here we go. Hauser left side. Oh, touches it off the glass.
Yeah, the evolution of Tatum as a passer is evident. This guy more committed than ever to making the right play.
The triple drops.
This guy has earned a reputation for handling pressure and making clutch shots.
Brown outside. Hey, Brown spikes it through.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown so quick off his feet. What a vertical threat he is.
And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball. They trail by 1. McCollum on the left side. Brown pulls down the board. And it's Tatum with the ball for Boston. Overtime, just getting started here. Just about a minute in. Both hands there for a little extra.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Here's a Okongwu. Oh, an answer slam.
Oh, ball movement creating a great look. Every coach loves this.
Tatum outside. And he powers it down. One-handed.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, BA.
And as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Book it! Straight in!
Boy, in the lane, making things happen. Nice effort.
The Celtics with the lead. Beyond the arc. The putback. Johnson with the rebound. Here's Johnson. Shoots a 3. And he nails it.
Really good passing wing. Risa Shea isn't a ball stopper. He really looks for his teammates.
And Boston has possession. Brown on the wing. Hauser outside. Jason Tatum. Another chance. Look at Brown. Getting it done inside.
Yeah, if you're going to be a franchise guy, you've got to walk the ball in these clutch moments.
McCollum. The putback. Boston on offense. Brown charging in. Oh, he jammed it.
You can tell Jaylen Brown embraces these kinds of moments. Big time bucket.
Johnson. Yes, sir. The finish with the jam.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Off his foot. The official saying it was kicked. Off on the layup. And so it's Glenn Snyder here calling timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. McCollum fires. Oh, no good. Another tie. And we're going to have a second overtime. We've got more in store for you right after this. And as we play into another overtime, the tension continues to build. Both teams refusing to lay down. Here we go. Now Johnson. Okongwu. Oh, he leaves no question.
Man, what focus. I mean, the hoop and the hard. Incredible.
Free throw no good for Okongwu. Boston trailing. Outside White. And a one-handed slam.
Derek White does a little bit of absolutely everything for this team, and what I love the most, his ability to pass it at a high level.
Here's Daniels. Okongwu outside. Jacks up a three. The free ball is down.
As a big, unless you're a dedicated rim runner, have to be some kind of threat from distance.
Tatum. And here's Hauser.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Okongwu. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line.
He drops the first one, and that brings him within 2 here. He's perfect from the line this time. And Atlanta with possession here. Johnson outside. Now McCollum. Okongwu jams it home.
How about the bounce?
We could call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Up top, Hauser. Out inside. Can't get it. Atlanta leading by 3. McCollum draws the double. Here's Daniels. Now Okongwu. Oh, the drop pass, and he dumps it down.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Give yourself a round of applause.
Let's loose for 3. Another shot. And there's the layup. Good.
Well, this is a big part of this game, creating offense for his team off the glass.
Right side Johnson. McCollum outside. Now Okongwu. Just 5 on the clock. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by McCollum.
Boy, a turnover like that will have a coach just staring at his shoes, biting his tongue.
Here's a pass to Tatum. JT. Oh, Jason Tatum.
Unshakable trust in Jason Tatum in this sort of situation. Their staff just puts the ball in his hands and lets him make plays.
He sinks the clutch free throw.
Oh, as big a free throw as you can make. Now they need a stop to send it to OT.
McCollum with it. Driving inside. Now Okongwu. Oh, that's a man on a mission right there.
That's an important bucket. Now they have to guard the perimeter tight. No threes at all.
Brown buries it.
Boy, that's a bang-bang play on the inbound pass. I like those quick hitters.
McCollum misses the 3. Again, we're tied up as time runs out. We'll go to a 3rd overtime. And as we play on into another overtime, you know these teams must be wearing down. It's become a battle of attrition. Now Okongwu. Left side Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Oh, he dropped it straight in.
Boy, he's been lights out. You want to talk about an efficient offensive game. Wow.
Johnson with a double team. White on the wing. Okongwu with the rebound. The Hawks leading 3-on-3. Johnson using the glass to lay it in.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
White. And he'll take a trip to the line for two. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
Exactly what good offensive players do. Lean into that defender. Level of physicality puts you at the free throw line.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
And by missing that free throw, now a three could even the score. Not ideal.
Here's Daniels. Johnson outside. From short range. Out of bounds, it'll be Celtics ball. Celtics trail by 3. Hauser outside. Outside, Brown. Oh, he can't get the layup. On offense, here are the Hawks. McCollum. Oh, he nailed the jumper.
Welcoming the chance to take important shots. McCollum knows his teammates and coaches. They trust his judgment, and they did right there.
It's good.
Boy, that's exactly the look you're working toward, right at the rim.
And Atlanta with possession here. Here's Johnson. And rebounded by Tatum. And it's Tatum with the ball for the Boston Celtics. Brown with it. Now Alexander Walker defending.
And you lay that pass out there just like a great quarterback. Let your teammate run to it.
Okongwu. Ooh, a matching slam. Back and forth they go.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Oh my goodness, Jason Tatum, you've got to be kidding me. How pretty was that?
Now here's McCollum. Johnson. And so it's Atlanta who scrapes by with a win. Double overtime games are so grueling. And after this one, everyone, the officials, the fans, the broadcast,